Sue, Donnelly, Andy, Santor, Mill Creek Golf Course. Thanks for coming this morning. Going to show you a comparison of two videos. We have you here hitting a short chip shot. Now you can see the difference in your setups. The video on the left is after we made a few adjustments. You can see your hands are closer to your body and you're standing slightly closer to the ball, but the biggest difference, and the one that felt the most awkward to you, is the shift in your hips. I moved your right hip in the video on the right. Your right hip kind of sinks backward and outward toward the ball, and we got your hips pushed forward and your right hip further away from the ball, and then the idea was to swing the golf club kind of on that right hip. You'll see the video on the right. What would happen in your backswing, you would pick the club up and there's a closed club face there. You can see the video left. You're kind of swinging the club back along where your hip is, and the club face is square. So you look at the backswing. Now the video on the right, you're going to have to work the club, reroute the club a little bit to get that ball airborne. Now the video on the left, all we have to do from this point is turn our body, and in your case, we don't want you using your right, releasing your right hand or your right wrist. And you can see from where you're coming into the ball. Now that video on the right, you're going to have to work the club underneath to get it airborne, where the video on the left, we can just turn our body through. So, keep working on, biggest change was in your setup, and then kind of swing that golf club along where we have that right hip. And the idea is to get the right hip forward and away from the ball a little bit. And by doing that, once again, we get your hands are going to be a little bit closer to your thighs. So thanks for coming. We'll see you soon.